don't look at, oh, how many calories are you burning during a specific exercise. And I've seen people focus on that. It really doesn't mean anything.
Another common question I get asked often is, when is the best time to work out? The simple answer is there is no such thing as the best time to work out. The best time is when it's most convenient for you and fits your schedule.
I saw this as a little bit of a, yeah, mainly true, maybe not so completely true. For me, I have to work out first thing in the morning because it becomes so easy once I start the workday to just keep going through it. And then it's like, okay, now I feel too tired to go work out. So this is why I make sure I'm fitting it into my schedule. Now, what exactly is my schedule? I'm probably going to do a whole video on that. It will probably be on the other channel, the Plain English Attorney channel. And I'm typically up at 4 a.m. Oh, that's so, that's way, way early. I need more sleep. Yeah, well, when we don't have the Bulls games and go later, I'm in bed and asleep between 9 and 10 o'clock. So I'm still getting 6 or 7 hours of sleep on most nights. So that's fine. I'll jump in and do some videos like I'm doing right now, or do some editing, get some of that stuff done. And then Kathy and I are at the gym between, we leave the house about 5:30 to 6:30, again, depending on whether there were baseball games the night before. So I make sure it's a priority, because once I get to work, it becomes very hard to go and do a workout after work. That's me. You've got to find what works for you. Now, cardio, getting on the treadmill or the elliptical, and that's when I'm watching a TV show or an episode, that I can do, because the cardio and watching the TV episode, for me, that just helps me unwind. So that I can do either if I've got a hole in my schedule, there's a Planet Fitness right near my office, I'll go get on the elliptical and do that. Or if I don't, the final appointment block of the day, I don't have something, I can leave early, go to the gym, and do that same thing. That helps me wind down. I'm still keeping a good cardio pace, but I'm not like running like some runners do. And it gets in my cardio in a more relaxed way. So afternoons actually work better for me. There are days I'm at the gym twice a day, but it's not like I'm in the gym twice a day for between an hour and a half each session. I couldn't do that. I couldn't fit that into my schedule. But total, yeah, I can fit an hour to hour and 15 minutes if I'm breaking it up. All right, so let's keep going.
That way, you're more likely to stick to your routine instead of having reasons not to train. So if morning is best for you, then stick to the morning. If evening works better, then keep your workout to the evening. Once you have figured out your training schedule, make a commitment to yourself and complete the training no matter what. Know that consistency is the most important thing in creating a successful program.
All right, before we let her jump into the variety piece of it, if you're going to be working out at an hour when people will be texting you, people will be calling you, I know my phone doubles as the music. I've got my wireless earbuds, I've got Spotify. In the afternoons, I've got my TV episode, same thing, watch the video screen while I'm on the elliptical or the treadmill. I got to put the ringer off. If something comes in, no. My office knows if it's a huge emergency to put 911 in front of whatever it is. So I just ignore the texts that come through. I ignore the messages that come through. I let the phone go to voicemail, finish whatever that workout is, and then I'll go. I have yet to have someone message me while I'm at the gym in the morning, but sometimes in the afternoon or the early evening. Yeah, those messages will come through. I got to put that off until I'm done with that workout. It's not like I'm a criminal law attorney where, oh my gosh, somebody's in jail and they need bail, they need their attorney, they need them immediately. I mean, I do estate planning. Yeah, technically it's life and death, but it's not an immediate thing that requires intense attention immediately. So let's go ahead and talk about variety.
The next part to figure out is what workouts should I do? There are so many workout videos out there, but you have no idea where to start and what to do. For beginners, it's important to know that you have to perform total body workouts focusing on all major muscles in order to burn fat and increase lean muscle mass. I've said this too many times, but allow me to say it once more. We cannot spot reduce fat. Typically, there are two types of training, strength training or cardio. Of course, there are also workouts which combines both, such as HIIT, interval, and circuit type training. These types of trainings are the most efficient way to burn fat and to tone up in a short period of time.
All right, I'm going to go back to that first point she made. You can't spot reduce weight loss. Well, you can't spot reduce fat burning. So in other words, if you don't like the fact that you've got some rolls of fat in the stomach, doing more abs, it's going to tone your ab muscles, but it's not going to disproportionately reduce the fat in your stomach. The fat's going to draw from where it's going to draw. And that's just the way your body works. And for some people, it's more than others from whatever spot. You're not going to be able to have, oh, if I do this exercise, it's going to pull the fat from this one area. It just doesn't work. And I've heard, in particular, I've heard women complain, I don't want the breast size to get reduced, but I want to lose fat elsewhere. How come when I work out, it pulls from the breast area first? That's not what I want. It's going to do what it's going to do. Now, she's talking now about strength and cardio training. I do it separately, but there are some forms of exercise that might be right for you that are combining them, like HIIT, interval, and circuit. So let's go ahead and let her keep going with that.
Let's look at the difference between strength versus cardio. Strength training or weightlifting are exercises aimed at improving your strength and to build lean muscles. Strength training is important because the more lean muscles you have, the higher your metabolic rate will be. That means your body will be burning fat more efficiently even when you're at rest.
And that's actually an important point where I don't look at, how many calories are you burning during a specific exercise? And I've seen people focus on that. It really doesn't mean anything, because the burning of the fat in the calories during that specific exercise doesn't have anything to do with how your body's going to be burning fat for the entire rest of the day. If you're doing 45 minutes of cardio, the other 23 hours and 15 minutes, you're still going to be burning fat in your body if you've got your metabolic rate up. So don't worry too much about the calorie burning of the exercise. Worry about overall getting your body where you've got a high metabolic rate where you can start to burn that fat. That's what really took over for me. I ended up at a point where I hit that consistency, and it was probably about the 7th or 8th week mark where I really started to see results because, like she said, I was consistently doing the same exercise program over those certain number of days, and the consistency is what helped me lose 49 pounds in about 6 to 7 months.